Breaking news. APC PDP chances threatened as Abiola's son reveals takeover plan in 2023. In case you are wondering, who is Abiola? Who is Abiola? One of the finest elections that was held in this country, where MKO Abiola won the very said election. And guess what? Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida could not take it. He went on to to disannul that very elections, and at the end of the day, I think a few years later, 2 or so years, MKO Abiola went on to be with his maker. Today, his son, that's why we always have the June 12th, a democracy day, where Nigerians voted and wanted a leader and voted sincerely. However, this did not actualize, as we see a different perspective. However, the son has said, listen, guys, we are going to take back our father's dynasty. We're going to take back what our father, have started. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. APC PDP chances threatened as MKO Abiola's son reveals takeover plan in 2023. Chief MKO Abiola's son, who is the president candidate of the People Redemption Party, Kola Abiola, disclosed he is certain of victory in 2023. In his submission, he felt that what happened to his father back in 1993 must not repeat itself. And this time is going to be with distinction, as he will stand to the occasion and bring back what have to be. He will ensure that nothing of such repeats itself in the forthcoming general election. Abiola made this declaration on Wednesday after collecting his certificate of return at the national headquarters of the PRP in Abuja. On Wednesday, June the 15th, the presidential candidate of the People Redemption Party, PRP, Kola Abiola, expressed confidence that he would repeat the feat achieved by his father, Chief MKO Abiola, in 1993 and will win the 2023 election. According to him, he joined the PRP not because he was looking for a platform to contest the presidency, but because of the party's ideology. The Punch reports that Abiola made this statement at the international headquarters of the PRP in Abuja after collecting his certificate of return that others should watch out. Premium Times report added that Abiola, who noted that it will be 30 years in 2023 since his late father won the presidential election, said there is going to be a repeat in 2023. He said that the biggest role the PRP would play at the general election was to serve as a bridge for the current generation of Nigerian youths. It says we are ready to ensure that we make that a reality, but this time no one will cancel our victory, as we will make sure we will secure it and ensure that our mandate is secure and no one takes it from us. Well, that's MKO Abiola's son. This year makes it 29 years where Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida cancelled the victory of the very said man who won one of the finest elections in Nigeria, where he contested and he won. So I mean, this man winning this election, and everybody was looking at Nigeria getting back to independence. This was still when we had the military rule, okay, when we had Babangida and the rest of them dictating to the nation. In fact, that time was even one of the finest times in Nigeria. It's not as bad as now that we say we have democracy. Yeah, those times were still good. I mean, it's not what it should be, but it was still better than what we currently have now. Anyway, my wonderful people, MKO Abiola's son is giving a serious threat to the likes of Atiku Abubakar and Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu, our brother Peter Obi, and the rest, that we are coming back and we are coming to reclaim our mandate. He said what happened, I mean, next year, like he rightly said, will be 30 years. His father won that very election, but guess what? Was told that he could not see the victory. You can't begin to imagine Babangida made sure that he cancelled that election, annulled it. I mean, even the nations of the world were angry with Nigeria. A lot of sanction came as a result of the decisions taken by the military leaders of those days we had. So, I mean, today, look at the way things are. Things are quite different. Things are really quite different, you see. So, it is what it is, my wonderful people. It's about time, people begin to rise up to the occasion and we make a pick of our leaders and we pick them carefully. The truth of the matter is, amongst the people that we have now, the men and women who has, submitted themselves to the service of this nation in order to serve, we have people who have sincere, true hearts and mind to be able to bring, a different change and make Nigeria better. However, those people have not been given opportunity. Can you imagine? Take, for instance, let's start with APC party. APC sold a form for 100 million naira. How many graduates, who are between 35 and 40, have saved up 100 million naira? Let's be factual. What is that telling you? The selection fits. That if you don't have 100 million naira, don't even come close. You see, I mean, that's just to tell you that they are putting a spin right there. They're just putting it right there that you cannot even come close. These are things that happen, back in in this nation, and today, it has affected our democracy. But MKO Abiola's son is saying, well, what my father did is going to repeat such. He's one of the presidential candidates in PRP party and is ready, he's ready to take on the challenge and to become, another Abiola day. I mean, the senior Abiola has gone to be with his maker. The junior Abiola is coming up to say, you know what, it's about time, I repeat what happened. It's a shame the father's own was annulled, but I mean, these are the days that we are in. These are political terrains, and it's another crossroad where we are to make a real decisive impact in making a choice on who becomes the nation's president. And so every one of us must sit down to the occasion and ensure that we rise up to the occasion. You see, so it is time for us to stand up and make a decisive decision on all these things that are going on. Once upon a time, Nigerians, you could do anything and get away with it, but guess what? Today it's a different ball game altogether. Times have moved on. Things are different now, and those things you do before and get away with it, it's not that easy. Anyway, my wonderful people, we would really love to hear from you. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. Bye for now.